was not like tall. I think the tall was because if I was home, was I just built myself?
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen.
And I go to my primary
Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers.
And I see a psychiatrist.
We'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on last year's national champion, the Georgia State Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
I'm almost done with this episode of The Downside.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started.
Ball here. No.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Red Wolves offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Good night, Dad.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Anger. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd. They're working that left side. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Touchdown, Georgia State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's caught. It's Harmon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone?
Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Red Wolves are rolling down the field.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Anger. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it to the back on the draw. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Running back searching for a hole. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGee. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking for the goal line, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Looking for room, it's Harmon. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Red Wolves in the hurry up. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Using the quick game. Rams him with the stiff arm. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Looking left. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Anger. Oh, they're after him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. On the run, it's Harmon. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on fourth down. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quickly complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Red Wolves will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johns. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Safe little shovel pass. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Well, obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're...
There he goes! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Anger. Makes the grab. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Let's send out the kicker here. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. He splits the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching. Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started.
So I don't really know. I think people just...
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain in that return. So Wake Forest's offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia State.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finding an escape route. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Find some fresh air. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cantrell. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Demon Deacons are flying down the field. Keeps it on the draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to ride this running back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical.
He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Leaves it with the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. Spins away from the defense. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Finding open areas. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man quickly. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is the lead balloons to 21. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They go right back to him. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Crosses the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've been outstanding here in this 1st half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great 1st half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's going to take off. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Georgia State jumps back to the line. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Just enough time to get off one more snap. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia State.
And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's not all doinks are bad, off the right, upright, and through. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. What a cut. Now he's loose. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
They'll try the run. There he goes. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. 1st down and 10. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Might be changing the route. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. A first down run in the red zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? Tight end now in motion. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Panthers. And the beatdown has ensued. The AT unit on the field.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season,